when we do this, when we do these punching positions, our goal is to get you active in your lats. I need us to understand lat activation before we do anything else. So for this position, guys, what we don't want to do is we don't want to overextend on the punch, okay? So now it's going to put us in this overstretch position. We also don't want to be too active in the back. I want us to be stable. So if I push her arm up or down or side to side, this arm is nice and stable in this position, okay? Anna's pumped to be here, okay? She's so pumped that she's gonna give me a thumbs up here. Notice when that thumb goes up, the elbow goes down. Did you see that? Excellent. So now we're gonna teach Anna how to use her lats. I'm gonna block her wrist right here. The elbow is gonna do that same rotation movement, and you're gonna see this giant lat pop out. Ready? So I want you to roll that elbow. Yep, there it is. Good, and done correctly, we should see this muscle opening up. Yeah, do you feel that activation? Excellent, Anna. Go and sneak back there. Guys, I need everybody to find a partner. Similar heights will be helpful. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact, but similar heights. Guys, what I need you to do is we're here. Remember, I'm not overextended. I'm not back this way. I'm tight. I want you to have both hands on the side of your partner. They're gonna rotate that elbow down to lock this lat in, okay? Let's see that, guys. I need 3 per arm per partner. Do you feel that lat working? Good. Yep, really crank it.
Doesn't take much.
Doesn't take much, guys. The goal is, can you feel your lats? And Kadisha, I think this will help with just understanding as a coach. I'm gonna have you jump in with David over here, okay? Guys, with your partner, we got PVC pipes over there. I need each team to grab 1 over in that corner. There's also 1 on the ground if you don't wanna walk quite as far. We're gonna put our hands, there's a tendency on this one because you think having a PVC pipe means you need to snatch. I don't know why. People like the snatch. And so a snatch grip is great if you're snatching, but it's not great for pull-ups because nobody does pull-ups out here. I want your hands just outside of your hips. So it's closer maybe than even you normally go on pull-ups. From here, Ashley's gonna bring the bar up over her head. Okay, we want the same idea. So we have stable shoulders, so we're not overextending, we're not locking it in. We've got stable shoulders. Elbows are rotating forward, and I'm gonna create some resistance just to the middle of her chest here. I want her to feel this, and then we're gonna come back up. We're gonna talk about how to go further in a second. So she's gonna press down one more time, right to the middle of the chest. Notice that I'm just creating resistance, okay? Let's get 3 per partner, and then we're gonna talk about what it looks like to create over-exaggeration here, okay? Yep. Squeeze that bar the whole time, guys. Arms straight. Arms have to be straight, guys. Mister here, I want you to squeeze that bar. Okay, so now we've got this locked in. Partner, go and jump on. Second time we've done this. Guys, so the initial movement is here, and we press down, okay? So everybody kind of put your PVC pipes down. We're gonna talk about activation past the middle. So if I rotate elbows forward, and I press to here, everybody get to here. Okay, so we feel our lats turning on, okay, kind of like I'm bending a bar. But as I go here, do you notice the lats stop pressing through as much, okay? Our thought when we get past here is I have to go from bending the bar this way to what I call gorilla grip, okay? I know that we've got Liz, she's been in bodybuilding contests before, right? And so in the lat spread, we go here, right? This internal rotation to really press these lats out. It's the same idea here. So everybody go with me. We're bending the bar this way to here, pause. As I go past that, I want you to think, turn thumbs in to get that rest of the way. Do you feel those lats turning on as we press through here? Excellent. So guys, we're gonna go through the same drill. Let me borrow Ash one more time, just to make sure that we don't get in any awkward situations. I'm gonna have to hold hands just outside here because that would be interesting. So we're gonna press here. She's gonna press down just to the middle, okay? And then we're thinking as we get to that middle, we're gonna go that gorilla position as we press the rest of the way, okay? I need us to feel this full range of motion because our goal eventually is to get up and on top of that bar, right? Okay, 3 times per partner. Remember, bending the bar here. As you get to the middle, rotate in to that gorilla grip. Katie goes, I don't even know. Yeah, oh, you feel that? That was good. Now we need to feel top end engagement. I'm gonna bar Tiffany, okay? Guys, if you know about Tiffany, she's not competitive at all. There's just zero competitiveness in Tiffany. Tiffany's gonna lay down on the ground like she's doing a bench press for me, okay? Yep, and go and grab that so that can be your bench press bar. All right, so In this one, we wanted you to go through the range of motion, so the partner created a subtle resistance through the whole way. This time, it's a contest, all right? So Tiffany's gonna go here. She's gonna lock those elbows in, so now we got these lats locked in. My goal is to pull the bar this way, and her goal is to not let me. You ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, come on! Come on! Woo! That was strong, that was good. Hey, here's why this is important. That's all we need, Tiffany, thanks. Why this is important. If we do everything right and we get you set up, you are going to pull the bar to about here. And I need you to understand the strongest engagement possible here until we pull ourselves up and over the bar. We have to understand it here in a really safe environment before we can do it in a dynamic one. So guys, I want you to have one partner lay down, other partner aggressively pull. Amr, don't break, cat. Nice. Come on, pull! Ah! So guys, we felt lat activation in a safe kind of environment on the floor, on the ground, standing up. We need to feel this lat engagement while on the bar, because if we can feel it here but not on there, then it really doesn't matter. Guys, we're gonna be hanging out on this bar for this one. We've got the short bars. We'll call this the Tiffany bar for today. And then we've got really, really tall bars. We can call that one the David bar. I'm gonna go on the short because I'm not very tall. What we're gonna do, hang on the bar, and we're thinking bend the bar. So we're gonna hang, we're thinking bend the bar, done correctly. Your arms are straight and your ears are behind your arms. So we're here, I'm hanging. So remember, I'm not here, I'm also not here. We just have stable shoulders. We're thinking bend the bar, and your goal is with straight arms, can I get my ears behind my arms, okay? So we've got this whole bar space to use. We can go in a couple heats if we need to. Find a bar that works for you, and I need 3. We call them lat pulses. Lat pulses.
Thank you.
Good. There it is. There it is. A focused effort on lats here. Yes, Anna. Good. Guys, we love the lats, but now we got to talk about body position. Come back over here. 2 main body positions in gymnastics elements. What are they?
Hollow and arch.
Hollow and arch. Crush it, guys. Everybody lay down on the ground. We're going to talk about the hollow position today. Guys, we're going to get into this relatively quickly because you guys are in the bar muscle up seminar, and I imagine you know the hollow, but we're still going to go kind of basic. Get into a sit-up, old school sit-up position, and I want you to do a crunch where your upper back is off the ground. Okay, show me that crunch. Okay, excellent. Now what I want you to do is bring your knees to your elbows and hold it. Hold for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Crush it. What we're gonna do is gonna go back to that position, extend those legs out. What I'm looking for is no sunlight under your low back. I need you to think actively push that low back into the ground. Let's go knee to elbow position. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Extend out. Okay, extend out. Okay, there you go. Good, and hold for 3, 2, 1. I like what I'm seeing so far, not bad. Okay, and relax. Good, we're gonna do it one more time. Extend legs out, then extend out arms overhead and hold for 10 seconds. Knee to elbows. Extend legs, I'm watching. Extend arms overhead. Hold for 5, 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Go and relax. Hey guys, if that 10 seconds felt miserable to you, we need to do more hollows. If there is one position for the bar muscle up specifically that matters more than any other position, it is your hollow position. We're gonna talk about the jump to hollow and hold in a minute. If you cannot maintain your hollow position, you will struggle with the dynamic bar muscle up. Yeah? Excellent. Guys, I need to make sure that you can find this position while on the bar. So we're gonna stand up. We did a lat pulse. We are going to add to that lat pulse a hollow hold. We call this a pull to hollow. A pull to hollow. We're here, have those active shoulders. I'm going to bend the bar and pull into a hollow position. I want to see a slight break at the hips. We're making kind of that half moon position. Show me 3 reps of the pull to hollow. Try to make it as strict as possible, guys. We don't want a swinging pull to hollow. We want you to feel every bit of this. Okay, who knows what Mission Impossible is? Yeah, cool, we have an idea. There's always some kind of scene in Mission Impossible where they have to dodge through lasers to get to something, right? And that's what we're gonna do here today. Okay, so I've got our lasers set up. This is teaching us how to jump into the bar properly, okay? So everybody come over here because again, I'm not very tall, I've gotta use this bar. Starting the bar muscle up needs to start from a jump to be done really well. You can start from a hang, but it takes some winding up. We wanna do a really efficient movement. The starting position, guys, if I make a fist, should be in line with the upright. We're gonna be using this upright as a reference point for a whole lot of things today. So we see that I'm this far behind the bar. Starting a bar muscle up from here will make you struggle. We have to have the ability to jump into the bar. Your goal is to jump into a hollow where I'm grabbing the bar, my feet are in line with the upright, and I hold that hollow during this drill. Done correctly, because you're holding a great hollow, you should easily pass over this. But let me show you what happens if you do it incorrectly, okay? So I jump in, not a hollow, and I'm here. Man, just didn't work, okay? Laser beams, my feet are cut off. No, good. So we're here in this position. I want to jump into the hollow and stay in the hollow here. One more time. Okay, now we need to talk about the arch. Okay, everybody lay down on the ground. I'm going to get you into the arch without telling you how to get into the arch. If you're in the last seminar, you've heard this before. Just, let other people answer when I ask questions. Guys, I need bellies on the ground. Hey guys, arms forward. Guys, the seminar's been great so far, so we're going to do a thumbs up, right? Cool, love it. Nose on the ground, thumbs up. Feet together for me. What I want you to do is with arms straight, lift your arms up as high as you can get them. Now I want you to squeeze your glutes as tight as you can squeeze them. What happens when you squeeze those glutes? Feet come off the ground. Yeah, great answers, guys. Guys, the arch is a low back movement, right?
No.
Just said if you were here, don't answer. Man, Jesse ruined the joke. Guys, the arch involves your low back, but did I say anything about squeeze your low back real tight? No, what did we say? We said? Glutes, glutes. Guys, when you activate your glutes hard, okay, it is going to engage your low back as a natural motor pattern, okay? If I think arch, okay, all the pressure is gonna be on these little extender muscles, okay, instead of these giant glute muscles. The arch is an active position in dynamic movements. It cannot be passive. We can't pull to a strong hollow and then arch, okay? We will lose what we are trying to get with this. This is an active, strong, powerful movement. So when we go on the bar, guys, as I go into my arch, it's not fall into arch, it is pull into arch. I am pulling the bar behind me. I am squeezing my glutes to create as much power as possible. Does that make sense? Okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna go back to our lasers. For a correct jumping position, we are going to jump into a hollow, stay in a hollow until my hips are in line with the upright. Okay, I said we're gonna use this upright as a reference point for a lot of things. So we're jumping on the bar, my toes are in line with the upright, I'm holding that hollow until my hips are in line. From there, aggressively pulling the bar behind as I squeeze my glute. My front position should be hand on the upright, feet on the upright with my body in front. This is where we want to get to. So we're going to practice 3 to 5 per person. Jump to the hollow, stay in the hollow until hips are in line with the upright, then pull to arch. Should look like this. Remember, here, jump up, hold, drive. And again, hold, drive. Do not rush it. Yep, so you didn't go into your arch really at all there, Kat. Yes, ooh, that one was good. I like that. Last thing that we get to chat about is the knee drive. And let's talk about that real quick. But Justin, isn't straight leg more efficient? Yes. However, straight leg is a longer lever that requires a stronger lat press down. In the bar muscle up seminar, most people's goal is to get their first bar muscle up and then build on that. It's my goal too, okay? We want to make sure that we are pushing you guys toward the first bar muscle up rather than starting with the most efficient that might be a little bit harder. Once we understand the bar muscle up at a deep level, we can start tweaking little things to make it more and more and more and more efficient. I will say this, I can do a lot of bar muscle ups and I still go bent knee because it puts me into a better position in the back, okay? So know that both are beneficial. We should be learning both. We're gonna start with the knee drive today. What we're gonna do, I am going to jump into the hollow. We're gonna hold the hollow until my hips are in line with the upright. We're gonna drive to the biggest arch possible, and then I'm going to aggressively push the bar down as I come back to a big knee drive position. Again, I said we're gonna be using the uprights a lot as a reference point. Let me show you what I mean. We're gonna hold this hollow until my hips are in line with the upright. From here, we're gonna drive to a big arch where my hands and feet are in line with the upright. Then I'm going to aggressively push down on the bar until my knees are in line with the upright and my shoulders and hips are behind, okay? I know I said a lot of things, probably easier to see it, yeah? Okay, so we're gonna be here. Remember, fist away from the bar, jumping up, hollow, hold, knee drive. Again, jump, hollow, hold, arch, knee drive. Yeah? That is the goal. Shoulders and hips behind, knees in line with the upright. Let me see 5 per person. A little higher.
I think it's okay.
Yes, David. Yes, Kat. Our goal eventually with any muscle up is to go from the bottom of the implement and over. We call it the transition, okay? The transition. We've got some low bars set up here. This is where we're gonna start, okay? I might need to adjust some of them because we've got a couple short people and we've got a couple really tall people and then we got some people that are like my size, which is still short, but like medium level, okay? Hey, real quick, let me show you, because I think it's important to know how to set low bars up on a rig. Because if you want to continually do these drills, you've got to be able to set low bars up on the rig. For most low bar stuff that we do, guys, we want the bar to be somewhere around belly button level. So we see this bar is a little bit too high for me, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set it to belly button level using the clips here. So I'm just gonna lower it down to that one, which puts me to a better place. Everybody gather around, get a bit closer so you can see how to do this. So we're gonna start with the band like I would for a banded pull-up. Okay, so if I was gonna do a banded pull-up, this is how we go. We're gonna start behind the rig, okay? It's gonna come around and across, okay, to make that first X. And then we're gonna come around, under, and then across to make the second X, then stretch, loop, and hold, okay? Gonna show you again on this one, and then I'll show you 2 more times, and if somebody wants to try on that other one, we can. So we're here, we're tight. We come around, underneath, make the second X, and then we're gonna pull around for here. So now we've got a really strong locked in position. First thing that we're gonna talk about is called the strict transition. This is you in a really slow environment, understanding how to pull yourself correctly over the bar. This drill starts with my feet directly under the bar. I'm going to sit down into this position. What does this position look a lot like? That knee drive position, right? So what I'm gonna do from here, remember, until I get to that bottom sternum position, which way are my elbows driving? Down, right? And so I'm gonna crank down. We're gonna go slow until I get to the position that my elbows are above my wrist. Then what I wanna do is slowly pull myself over the bar and then press out. There is no speed on this drill. If you do this, you're not gonna get anything out of it. So I want you as slow as possible. Feel what everything is doing. Once I get elbows above bar, slowly pull yourself in. Notice my elbows are above my wrist, and then press out. Arms are straight until elbows are above your wrist, then we slowly pull into the bar. Ooh, cat goes. I'm gonna be the slowest one here today. I love it. I wonder if it would help. I wonder. Yes. Feel those lats. Yes, that was excellent there, good. This is called the toe tap swing. So yes, there is a lot of active pressure when we do dynamic bar muscle ups, but there is an element of a swing. And so we do need to understand straight arm engagement as my body is going through a range of motion. Do not make this more complicated than it needs to be. What we're gonna do here, I'm gonna sit here, pull myself out as far in front of the bar as I can. All you're doing is pulling your knees to your chest. Are we bicep pulling, Amr? Are we actively lat pulling down? No, what are we doing? We are just knees to your chest. When your knee goes to your chest, your tailbone will come off the ground and you'll swing. Please don't make it more complicated than this. There's always one. All you've got to do is bring, so simple. Okay, out as far in front of the bar as you can get, hips on the ground. Okay, all you're gonna do is bring your knees to your chest. Look at you, girl. That's it. Let's go, Amr. Knees to your chest, all you're doing.
And then just pop your feet up.
What your arms do, bring your knees up to your chest. That's it.
I was like, I enjoyed that.
Okay, a little bit better. We still wanted to pull. Guys, I want to show you something cool to connect the dots a little bit. You ready? So we're gonna go to our toe tap swing. What does this look like?
The starting of the other one.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, so I just need to see too, because I know this goes a little bit longer. Toe tap swing into our strict transition. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, oh, those elbows bent a little bit early there, Liz, so I had trouble getting over. So you gotta swing back longer. Be patient. Ooh, cat. That was beautiful. I liked that. Yes, ooh, ooh. She's been working the drills. I like that. Amr, I've got high hopes right here. Nipples, nipples, Amr. Okay, I'll take it. There you go. So for this one, exactly the same as a strict transition. I still want you to go slow, okay? But with straight arms here. We're a bit higher, push. Once I get to about here, I'm thinking rotating in as I press myself up and over the bar. Amr, I'm excited for this one for you, bud. How much bending are you allowed to do?
All of it.
Oh, so much. Get in, pull yourself up. Oh, heck. Look at this guy. Oh, and we got that on camera.
Do that all day, huh?
It's gonna be like,
We were talking about doing an upreach one.
oh, perfect. We are shifting from the toe tap swing to the toe tap transition. Toe tap swing, toe tap transition. Guys, I do have some unfortunate news. And the unfortunate news is I tried to buy everybody lava shoes. Amazon's taking way too long. They didn't come in time, right? And so unfortunately, we don't have lava shoes. The second unfortunate thing is the floor is now in fact lava. So as we go through this drill, your shoes are only gonna be able to take like that much time stepping on the hot lava here, okay? So that's all you get to go over, hence the name toe tap transition, not toe on the ground for a long time and stand for a while transition, okay? So this drill, remember it's still a swing, not a pull. I want us to combine what we just did with the strict press through. I'm gonna pull knees to my chest, toe tap transition. Okay? What I don't want to see is here. Okay? Keep engagement. Over. Ooh, it was almost good. We're working on doing that. Okay. Oh, wow.
Like I want to use my muscles.
I almost said that same thing.
What just happened? Did you just sit over?
Okay. We did. That was excellent.
Back.
Right. So I want you to be patient.
Walk it out.
There. Yep. Knees. Tap. Yes. That's good. The next one that we're going to do is called the low bar driving drill. What I need is each section to have one of those boxes, bring it over at a 20-inch level, and then put the plates on top of it so it doesn't move. On this drill, once my feet drive off of the box, they come off of the box. They don't stay here. We're not just doing a knee extension and over. We are kicking away from the box, turning over with as straight of arms as possible. So I'm here in this position, and I'm going to drive up and over the bar. Okay? And maybe we'll have our partner stand on the box so it doesn't move there. Once you have effectively gotten over the bar, we're gonna push the box back. The further the bar or the box is that way, the more difficult this drill will be. The further the box is away from the bar, the more difficult this drill will be. So just to show this, we're gonna move this back a little bit so you can see this here. So now we're in this position here. My feet are on the box, drive in, push through, okay? And then we'll continually go forward. I only want you to go to the place until you can no longer catch above 90. I don't need a complete straight arm press out, but I don't want us to catch here. Yes. There you go, better. Kick off the box. So butts of the box, come all the way around. Start hanging down behind the bar. Feet on the. Now we're gonna get into the section on the high bar. Okay? Eventually this is going to lead to what we call the high bar driving drill. But first we need to figure out getting up and over the bar. Okay? We do have a lot of different size bars here, and we don't have to stay in the same group of 3 and 4 if we want to spread out. But I need you to find a bar that allows you to swing through and catch with completely straight arms. That I can swing through, drive, and catch with mostly straight arms, okay? I don't want us to be here because the drill that we're doing next will not work in that setup, okay? Those bars over there are a little bit grippier, so if you're looking for a grippy bar, that's maybe the one to find. But I need us to find a box and bar combination that you can catch with mostly straight arms. So that will. David, I like that. Put a plate on top of 45 and I think we'll be perfect. Let's see it, Amr. The high bar driving drill, okay? The high bar driving drill. Similar to the low bar driving drill, we're gonna continually push the box out this way, okay? So I'm gonna start in a place, and coaches, if you ever put this in your classes, make sure you start in a place that your athletes can swing through, catch with straight arms. If you don't start here, the rest of the drill is gonna be very, very hard. So we're gonna do a rep, and then we're gonna move our box out in front, okay? The further you move the box, the more difficult it will be. Always have your heel on the edge of the box so you know that you're always starting kind of in the exact same place. So I move it forward, my heel's on the edge of the box, swing through, push. We're gonna do reps and 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 reps, and eventually the box is gonna move pretty far out, okay? There will be a place that you can no longer catch with straight arms. That's okay. Okay? Because when we do our bar muscle up, especially when we get tired, we might catch with bent arms, but I need you to understand active engagement around the bar. So we're here, feet are on the edge, driving through, and I'm pulling around and above the bar. Don't start here, this is really hard. Do a rep, and then move it about an inch. I want 10-ish reps per person here. Swing through, jump, push. Let's keep that active pressure, David. Very good. Good, Ash. Push.
I was like, how did I get here?
Remember, Pluckers is down the street. I don't actually know that. So guys, we've talked about how to set ourselves up for success under the bar. We've taught ourselves how to go over the bar, and now we need that magical in between, right? That usually involves an aggressive hip hop, hip drive, okay? And that's what we're gonna learn here. The hip drive, while staying active, is generally the hardest thing that people need to understand, because all these other drills, we really clicked, right? For most of us, we got it, we understand. Now we need to understand, what does it feel like to hip drive in space? I'm gonna have the ball laying next to the foam roller. I'm gonna be at 90 degrees here. I'm gonna drive my knees back until my tailbone comes off the ground, and then I'm going to aggressively kick this foam roller over. This med ball, oh no, is there. So we're gonna come here, drive back, boom. And then I need you to stay here, okay? With my hips off the ground, I need us to stay in this engagement, okay? Guys, I want 5 kicks per partner group, okay? Somebody wants to come over here with Amr, you guys can. 5, yes. I've tried to find a way to teach the hip drive in maybe a safer environment that people understand. This is the best that I've come up with so far. Works for some people it doesn't click. So I do wanna kind of put this out there, but it's a way for us to understand. There is a certain height that works. If you get too tall, doesn't work. But what we're gonna do is jump into the bar in that hollow, hold the hollow until we get into where my hips are in line with the upright. I'm gonna stretch into the arch. We're gonna pull my knees back until my knees are in line with the upright, and then I'm gonna stomp down on the box while keeping active pressure, okay? The top of this drill is not a turnover. It's feeling active pressure with a pause, okay? So it looks something like this. We're gonna jump up, hollow drive, knees up, and understand this. Cool? Don't actually break them. We've broken a lot of stuff. Up, there we go. Do you feel what that feels like? That's what I want. Yes! There it is. Good. Yeah, okay. One more drill. I've got one more drill, and then everything else is spotted in attempts. This drill, it's called the magic line. If I want a muscle up, I have to pull below the magic line. Below this line is where all the magic happens. If I pull above this line, you will not get a muscle up. So magic line as a reference point. I'm going to show you a miss, and then I'm going to show you a make for this drill. This is going to be our chest over the bar drill, not chest to bar, chest over. So a chest to bar is here, okay? And a muscle up's just not gonna happen. I want us to pull, not over, okay? So we're not transitioning over. I want you to pull yourself when you're looking forward, right, Liz? Above the bar. No bananas here, okay? We're gonna save that for the next seminar. We wanna be in that gorilla hollow position. We are jumping into this bar like we're doing a muscle up. We're not jumping into the bar like we're doing a chest bar. I need that same level of hip aggressiveness that we did here while actively pressing on the bar. So we're swinging back, knee drive here, aggressive hip hop, and pulling ourselves, trying to get below this magic line. Here. Okay, what we're shooting for, okay? I wanna see how close we can get there. Shorter bars are fine. Okay, a little bit. There you go. Up, oh, gotta stay engaged. That's what I want it to feel like. Okay?